Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Ethereal Authentic podcast. My name is Emily, and I've been creating content for quite a while now. Now I'm starting to do it professionally, but in high school during the pandemic, I would post all over social media. So Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. I did reach some success. I didn't post regularly enough to monetize it, but now I'm on my journey to regularly posting content. So this podcast is going to be basically just a resource for others who want to start their own journey in life, doing whatever they love, and to stick to them true selves. So basically what ethereal authentic means. So ethereal is like beautiful, out of this world, just incredible. And then authentic means genuine, yourself, not like anybody else. And with my marketing company that I'm starting up, that's what the goal is, to stay true to like who you are as a company. And yes, while you can use some other strategies from other companies, right? Because business is business. There's strategies that all businesses will use to maintain success. But the key thing is that you're still staying true to your image as a brand, your morals, and what makes you different from the rest. And I think that's what we should all do as people as well, is to stay our true selves. It can be incredibly difficult. Ever since I was little, I was bullied and left out of everything. It doesn't matter where. Now I'm more of a place I would say belong, but I'm still myself. I do work a full-time job in professional customer service, but in the meantime, I'm still going to pursue my own career, self-employed. Hopefully I can make it there one day, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to title this episode, Don't Be Scared, because you shouldn't be scared to go out and try to accomplish your dreams, because this is one life you have. Like, you should be scared of not going out and trying to accomplish what you want to, right? So like, you should be like, I wake up at night, not because you're scared of the progress you're making, but you're scared of the progress that you're not making, right? So every week I will try to make some content. I've been just kind of experimenting with what I want to post. To my Instagram, I've just been posting more of like what I'm doing and like going to restaurants and, because I love travel content, and I think everybody should travel, even if it's just in the states or province or country you live in. You should go out and go explore new places, and there's a lot of free things you can do. Travel can be expensive, but it can also be affordable in some ways. I'm actually going on a trip to Chicago in a few weeks. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's coming up this fast. I'm very scared of navigating the airports and public transportation, but Chicago has an amazing public transportation system, so I'm not too worried about that. I personally don't drive. I want to get my license one day, but it also saves me money, and I live 5 minutes away from my work, a 5-minute walk. I get there in 5 minutes. Even though Google Maps says that it's a 10-minute walk, I walk so fast. As long as I hit all of the lights, there's usually no issues. Yeah, as long as like there's nothing crazy that happens on the way within that 5 minutes, then yeah, I'm always I'm always at work on time. But this trip is only costing me about $2,500, but that's because I also bought like some stuff for the trip, some new clothes and some travel accessories, but then I'm going to take those on my future trips. I bought myself a new overnight bag. I had to buy a clear fanny pack because I'm going to Lollapalooza and they only allow clear bags. I actually do have a clear orange one right now, but it's really small and I want something that can hold most of my stuff. And then I got I got a clear backpack as well. It's not like a full-on backpack, but it's kind of like one of those sling bags, but you can kind of have it on as a backpack as well. So I can put my camera and any other equipment, because I am going to be filming. So for any of you 1975 fans and Lana Del Rey fans, I'm going to try my best to get close up there and get some good videos and post to TikTok, post to YouTube, so that you guys can enjoy it. I know it sucks not actually being able to go to concerts, me, for the majority of my life, the only concert I have really been to is just Mariana's Trench concerts. And if you guys are not from Canada, you probably likely haven't heard of Mariana's Trench, but they are my favorite band. I have a tattoo. My only tattoo is of a song lyric of theirs. It says, "This is just a part I portray." So basically, what it means to me is that this is what I'm meant to be doing in life. And I should go out and live out my dreams. So it does relate to this podcast episode. But yeah, I've seen them 5 times. I haven't met them yet, but next time they tour, I'm going to buy some meet and greet tickets right away. Like literally, I don't care what time, what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm in the hospital. I'm going to go buy those tickets and get them. Because typically they're only around $300. I assume with inflation, maybe $400. But it's not like I'm paying that every day. I can pay to get those meet and greet tickets. So that will be an awesome experience. But yeah, as I was saying though, yeah, it's hard to see other people going out and having fun and seeing the artists that you want to go see. But thing is, if you save up, you can go on a little weekend trip and go see one of your favorite artists. So if you don't live in the main city that they're going to be having a show in, then just save up. Even make an extra savings account for travel. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to make an extra savings account for travel and doing fun stuff like that. So that I have like my main savings, like for big things in life, like for a mortgage, car, emergency, stuff like that. So like your concrete savings, and then your travel savings, and then your checking account, which I almost want to get 2 checking accounts too. So I have one for my rent. But yeah, I think that's a lot right now, but I like to be organized. I know my thoughts aren't that organized because I do have ADHD. I'll have one thought and I'll have another thought and I'll have another thought. So if you guys are also, any of you watching are neurodivergent, shout out to you guys. It is hard. It is very hard, especially I work in customer service. I'm on the phone, not as much as in my previous jobs, but I'll answer a few phone calls a day. And it's hard sometimes because the client base is mainly elderly and sometimes they don't let you finish what you're saying. And then I don't want to interrupt them because I'm trying to explain stuff to them because they're confused about certain things. And I just really want to help them understand and help answer all their questions. But then I'll start answering and then they'll have another question and then they get overwhelmed and I just want to help them. So it can be kind of a struggle. But yeah. But honestly, don't be scared to do what you want to do because at the start of this year, I was going through a terrible breakup, terrible partner I had. While they did help me in some ways in life, that's why it was really hard for me. They just manipulated me and I felt like I didn't have control over anything anymore. I was always going over to their place. They would never want to come over to my place. Well, now I'm in a bigger apartment that's bigger than their place. So anyway. And I had all these goals and passions I wanted to pursue. I was regularly posting on social media, but during that whole relationship, I stopped and they're like, I want you to be successful. I want you to be able to do all these things. But they were telling me to go do it and like what to do. When someone wants to go out and do something, they don't like being told what to do because then that just basically soaks up all of their inspiration and all of their passion that they had about it because they're having somebody say that, oh, you gotta go do it, like making it a mandatory thing. You can encourage people and be like, I believe in you. If you want to go out and do that, then go do it and I will support you through it. That's a totally different thing. But when you're told it's like, go apply for this, go do this, start your website and stuff. He was telling me to start my website. I didn't start it until after the breakup when I was at a good place, when I was inspired. And I actually get a few like visitors on there. The only thing I actually have on sale for my website so far is just a week plan basically. So I'm like I have a flat fee of $500. That all depends on how much you want me to market for you and run your social media, but that's just kind of like a flat rate. I'm gonna make more plans on there for different needs and stuff, but yeah, now I'm actually getting to do what I want to do. Like I have my business up and running. There's minimal expenses. I do have one client so far and I'm trying to do work for them. And now I have a other career outside of my marketing that I love. Like, I don't hate going to work every day, and I have the luxury of my work being right there. I live downtown in my city. Everything you need is downtown for the most part. So it's just so nice, except for the grocery stores. There's the best, but then I just DoorDash my groceries, but then half the time they forget some of the stuff on the list. And usually it's only like 10 things. Like, so now I'm starting to just only get like the things I need every week, and then I just get everything else in bulk, and that's what I try to do. But it's kind of hard when you don't have a car. So yeah, DoorDashing is the way to go for that. And anytime I do make a mistake on my order, I get credits, and I'm going to use DoorDash anyway, so then it just makes up for it. It can be annoying, but yeah. So I want you guys to think of one thing that you've been wanting to do and you just keep putting off for other reasons, for what people say, like turning it down, being like, oh no, you shouldn't do that. Like, why do you think that's going to benefit you? People saying all that stuff, don't listen to them. Something that you say you don't have time for. Well, you can make time for things, even if you just give something an hour a day. Say if you want to start learning how to dance. It can be whatever type of dance style that you're into. But you take an hour each day, you watch some YouTube videos, you ask people in your life that have done professional dancing, and you record yourself, and each week you compare how much progress you've made. That is something you can do. Okay, people telling you that you can't do things, they're scared to do stuff they want to do themselves. So you shouldn't be listening to those negative comments. I've dealt with a lot of that in my life. Just, it didn't matter who it was. I remember just being a little kid and stuff. I loved singing. I still love singing. And everyone would be like, Emily, you probably shouldn't pursue that, just because I had a different voice. Well, I've only posted one video of me playing guitar and singing, but I got a lot of compliments, and I knew that I love my singing. And of course, with certain songs, I don't know if I'm alto or soprano or whatever, but I know the artists and the type of songs and styles that I can sing to. So then I posted a video, and I got like 30 likes on it and a whole bunch of like replays on views. It's so funny how, I don't know if these are people that wronged me who are rewatching that, or who is rewatching it, but I'll have so many rewatches compared to the likes. And then that just shows you that the people that envy you and that put you down and don't want you to be successful are always going to be watching you be successful. So yeah, so I want you guys to start doing those things that you love, even if it's just starting with a little bit of research or just spending a little bit of time on it, and then building a routine around it. What I think makes a lot of people sad in life, I'm not necessarily going to say depressed, because it just depends on who you are and how much it impacts you, but is not getting to do your hobbies or seek out your passion. So every day I've been getting to do at least one passion. So whether that be crocheting, whether that be recording. I got this microphone. It's a Razer microphone, like the mini version. I don't know what the model is, okay? But ever since I got this, I keep recording songs. I keep recording just me talking and just testing it out. I have always wanted a microphone. I'll get more later, but this is a nice one. I can take this on my trip too, because it's portable. It's not that big. But yeah, whether that be guitar, reading, painting, crocheting, and just posting stuff on social media, and like editing photos, and even just editing like videos for TikTok. I've been posting on TikTok more regularly, and I posted a video yesterday about why guys should use beautiful instead of pretty, because it's more meaningful to call someone beautiful. It got 50 likes. Okay, is that like a lot compared to other people? No, but I got 50 likes within I think 2 hours. And that was a lot of engagement, and just doing that, enjoying it, be like, this is actually something I'm passionate about, because a lot of guys will just say, oh, it's pretty. Well, pretty doesn't have the best connotation. because anyone could be called pretty. So that was basically what my stance was on that. And if you really care and love somebody, you're going to call them beautiful, because beautiful is such more meaningful. Beautiful is just, you really, really think that they are incredible and that they possess so much just quality. So I'm benefiting from pursuing my passions and my hobbies. I'm turning it into a career slowly but surely. So don't be scared to go out and pursue those things, because when I had that like 7-month hiatus where I wasn't posting, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have all of these ideas in my brain, but I'm not putting them out there anymore because I didn't have the time. I was being treated terribly. And also at that time I was working a terrible job. I was working in furniture sales. I did not enjoy that job. There were some aspects of it I liked. I liked my coworkers and everything. But yeah, I just, every day I dreaded going to work. It was the same, it was a full-time job. So I was working around the same hours, just a little bit later in the day. So I was working 8 hours a day. It was just dreadful though. And especially with my ADHD and everything, I wasn't able to really sit down. I wasn't able to do any of my stims that I needed to do. But now, with my job I have now, I can listen to music. Of course, if a call comes in, I'll answer it because I can hear it. My earbuds aren't the soundproof, the ones I use at work. And they're just easy to take out. And I don't have them in all the time. But I usually just listen to music or a podcast. And yeah, so I'll usually have my earbuds in for half of the day. But that just helps me with my work. It helps me get through my workload faster. Because all of that background noise I hear is muted. Okay? I'm lucky that the office I work in doesn't have too many people in it compared to the other floors of my building. So I'm very grateful about that. But yeah, overall, right now I'm in a very content place in my life. Is there things that I feel like are missing? Yes. But I'm working towards having those missing parts of my life be felt. So I don't feel bad about not having everything I want right now, because I know I'm going to get there one day. And yeah, just no matter what anybody says to me, I'm going to go do it. Because I've been waiting for years. I've been wanting to have a camera, microphone, and a podcast for years. And now I have it. I recently bought this camera, and the quality is fucking incredible. It's better than my iPhone, I swear to God. It's Canon PowerShot G12. And yes, I had to look at the little bottom of the camera to make sure I was saying the right model. I knew it was the G12, but I just wanted to double check. But I did some research in this camera. I thought it was perfect because, okay, it's 10 years old, but it still has the modern quality and viewfinder. I love the viewfinder. It's so helpful. Not everybody likes it, but I think personally for me it's super helpful, because then I can have the front part of the camera instead of I don't like using the front camera from my iPhone because I don't see that, there's no viewfinder, right? Now I can actually see myself and get a good quality image or video. But I hope that for all of you listening, you just stop getting scared because of what society tells you, and what your family tells you, and what your partner tells you, and what your friends tell you, and what your employer tells you, because they are just scared to do things that they want to do themselves. And that is what they've heard from other people that have caused them to get to that point where they can't go and do it, right? Now that you know all of this, now that you know that just because someone said that doesn't mean that's true. One of my favorite podcasters right now, I'm gonna say he's my favorite podcaster right now, Leo Skeppy. He has really helped me regain my confidence again. I've always been a confident person. I've never been afraid to be myself, but he does not let anyone faze him. And I think that's such an incredible thing, that you shouldn't let anyone faze you. You should just go out and live your life for you, because we all have our own lives. As long as you're not hurting people, then there shouldn't be an issue of you going out and doing what you want. Okay? So I'm going to finish up this episode because I do need to get some sleep for work tomorrow, and I want to go for a morning run. It's been hard. My sleep schedule has been so out of whack lately. Like, some days I'll wake up really early. Other days I'll wake up and I have an hour to get ready for work when I like to have 2 hours. So 1 hour can be eating breakfast and relaxing and maybe a little bit of content creation. And then the other hour is getting ready and making sure I drink my water and took my ADHD medicine and have my phone charged and I have everything I need to go to work. So yeah. But I really appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure to suggest some ideas for what else I should cover in my upcoming podcasts. It's sometimes hard to think of ideas, and I don't want to do everything that everybody else has already. Just give me some ideas, and then I will make sure to credit you if you give me an idea. So yeah. Well, thank you for tuning into the Ethereal Authentic podcast. I'm planning on making a podcast each week, so be prepared for that, and I'll post on Mondays. And yeah, so don't be scared to go out and do the thing that you want to do, okay? You're going to go start it now, okay? And I will check in on that next week. So I will hold you guys accountable and say, did you go do the thing that you've always been wanting to do that Emily told you to do? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So, okay, see you guys next time. Bye.